Hello everyone, today I'm here to talk about some of my favorite book covers. I have done two of these videos before. I'm sure you're going to hear my list, you're going to be like, oh, she forgot this book. More than likely it's on my one of my previous favorite book covers, so be sure to check those out because new books are coming out all the time, and with that, new covers for you to love and obsess over and just want every bit of it. I recommend you watch those two previous videos to see what other book covers I like. These aren't in any particular order. I don't know how many I have. I'm just going to go into it, tell you my favorite book covers and why I like them and why they are my favorite. The first book I want to talk about is a book that came out this year, and that is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. This cover is so beautiful. I mean, I think ships and bottles are cool regardless. They just look awesome. But the fact that it's on a cover and it's not even a ship in a bottle, it's like a city in the bottle, and more specifically New York in a bottle, and you have this beautiful like blue with it, and the font is beautiful. Just everything about this cover is just beautiful. Like, it's just pretty. Like, this, I just love the whole artwork on it. It's just amazing. The next cover that I really enjoy is The Dark Days Club by Alison Goodman. I don't so much like this right here. I don't like the image that much, but I just love the font and love the barque. Is that how you pronounce that? Is that the right word? The barque, and like the Victorian-esque of it, because this takes place in the Victorian age. I love how they put that on the cover. So I don't like the image so much, but I love these little things right here. I love the font, how it's raised. I also love how in here it's also kind of got that barque, but only has skulls because it's the Dark Days Club. It's got to deal with demons and stuff. So yeah, this is like, I like 75% of me really loves this cover, but the only thing I would take out is this, and I would just have like maybe like kind of lace or something like that, or have the barque, all that kind of stuff. But it's still like, this cover really pulls you in, and it's really awesome. Now the next two books are very different color. They're very bright. The first one is You Go Bernadette, and I just love this cover. Like, look at, like, oh, isn't that awesome? Like, it's taking place in my face. But I just love the bright blue. They have the title on her sunglasses, and they made them bigger, and it just looks like pop art almost, if you will. And it's an awesome cover. What drew me into this book is the cover. Like, it's just like, why wouldn't this cover draw you in? It is freaking amazing. Like, I love this. I feel like this could be also like a cool album for a band to do. That would be awesome. Another book similar in that color aspect is Noggin by John Corey Whaley. Again, this unique cover of this like army guy, and he has like a Ken doll head, because this whole book is about this guy that wakes up and his body is like different and stuff like that. And I mean, the cover, like, I like books where the covers draw you in immediately, and because they're so interesting and compelling. I mean, this cover's like, I wonder what that book's about. It looks kind of odd. And it's definitely an odd-sounding book. I haven't read it yet. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I mean, the cover and the brightness of the colors with the teal and the yellow, like, it's just, and the white, it's just bold and just jumps out at you. The next one is When We Collided by Emery Lord, and I love this because of the paint. I love paint. I'm not a good painter. I've taken multiple, like, drawing classes, I've taken painting classes, I've taken like ceramics, because I did go to college for a little bit, and I was an arts major in photography, so I had to take those classes, and I definitely enjoyed them. I love them. I'm not good in that aspect of painting, but I enjoy doing it, even though it's not so great. And one of my favorite ways to paint is like splatter paint, because it's just fun. And the whole splatter paint on this is just awesome. It reminds me so much of a Jackson Pollock painting, and I just love his work, and it's just, I love that. I love the font. I love how it kind of goes in with it. It's a beautiful cover. I mean, the paint just draws me in. I love paint. The next one is another cutesy book. I love cutesy. It's a fact. I love cutesy covers. That's for sure. But it is Love and Gelato. I just recently got this book, honestly, and drew me in is the cover, because number one, ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? Number two, the colors. I love bright, springy colors, but I also love cooler tones. It's just how, each, I guess, would play into it. But I just love spring colors, and I love this, like, greenish blue, and this pink, and this teal, and the way it feels like paper, and it looks like old kind of papery, like crinkled paper, if that makes sense. But it just is such a summery, like, looking book, and it's just it's a simplistic, definitely a simple cover that I enjoy. Like, I would love to have like just a straight up picture of just this right here on my wall or something. Going on with the spring thing, because apparently I can't get enough, is The Unexpected Everything. And usually I don't like covers like this. Like, I like them, but they're not my favorite. The reason why I like this one is because it's just a photo, and I'm a photographer, so I really respect photos and I like them a lot on covers a lot. And I like this one a lot because I feel like it ties in with the book. The whole book is about this girl that's a dog walker, and I love how they put the ice cream in the background. And I mainly love it because of they have like a poster in it of the cover and like of her dog. It's just, I don't know, I really like it. I think it's cute, and I think it's just very well done, how it even has stuff on the back. And it draws you in. Like, when you look at this, if you're looking for a bright summer read, this will definitely draw you in. And so I like it a lot. I just love how much is going on in it, how it's busy, because life gets busy, so I really like it. Now, going off at a completely separate note is The Raven King. Now, this could not be more different for the last books I've talked about. This has definitely had a lot of cool tones in it, and lots of ravens on it, which will go with the theme, as well as this animal. And I love right here, the very middle, how it looks like it's just kind of paint, and it's kind of just been kind of swirled about with this really light blue in the midst with almost this blue black. And it's just a compelling cover, and it goes with the series so very well. Like, this is beautiful. And then, of course, I have to talk about this cover because it's one of my favorites. Like, I feature it on my bookshelf. That's how much I love it. And of course, it is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the illustrated version, and the cover is just, it is to die for. Like, of course, we have the Harry Potter text that we know and love, but we also have this beautiful drawing of the Hogwarts Express, of Harry and Hedwig and other owls, and it's just, it's so beautiful, and it continues on the back. It's just so stunning. Like, not even the cover of this book, everything about this book is just so beautiful. I still have yet to read this full thing. Why? Am I stupid? But the cover, I love it so much that I keep it right there. The next cover I want to talk about is actually all the Lunar Chronicle covers by Marissa Meyer, and I have featured Cinder in my previous ones, but more in particular, I want to feature Cress and Winter. Out of the whole series, my favorite cover is definitely Winter. I would show you that. It's right here, but it's actually being lent to a friend, so I have Cress to show you. I do like Cress, but Winter, it has such that beautiful bright apple, and it's kind of like shimmery, opaque, like when you know how when you hold a book and you kind of like do that, like see that right there, it does that. That's what the apple does, and it's just so beautiful. It's my favorite of the series. I would say Cress and Winter are my favorite covers-wise. Winter more, like that's my all-time favorite, but this is just, it's so pretty. Like, I love how gradient of colors. Gosh, I'm a sucker for colors apparently, and paint, and photos, and everything artsy. I just love in my life. But I love that, and I just love the beautifulness of it. And the last book I want to talk about, I hope you guys will forgive me for this, but I actually took the dust jacket off. The hardback is upstairs because I'm currently trying to read it, and that is The Six of Crows. So I just have the dust jacket. I hope that's okay. I do own the book. But I love this one as well because it's like, I love how the whole title is on the raven's wing. I think that is just so unique, and you get his head right there. And I love this intricate font. It is just so beautiful. It looks so kind of dark and mysterious, which is definitely what this book is all about. So amazing. So those are some of my favorite covers. I have lots more on my shelf that I love, but those are just some in particular that whenever I look at them, I just feel so happy. Do you ever have that feeling like when you look at a cover, you're just like, oh, I love you. Like I said, please check out my 2 previous videos about all the covers that I like, and you can see what other covers I like, because believe you me, a lot of covers back here have been mentioned on those videos. Tell me what kind of covers you guys like. Do you like, do you tend to go for the bright springy covers, or do you like the dark kind of ones, or do you like solid color ones? Like, what is your taste in covers? Because I know everyone has different tastes, and that's awesome, and I'm just curious to know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Take your time with me, and you did it well. Let's take our time.